There's no more hate. I don't think there ever was hate, but it definitely was, there wasn't much love.
Tell me about the early years. Daddy was telling us that like when he was away, you and your mother and Jimmy were like so tight.
Oh yeah, very tight. Yeah, definitely very tight. Like, yeah, we were tight. I mean, you coming from not having a father around, he was in and out here and there until we were like probably, I would say, I think I was 11 years old. That's when he came home. You got a father. It's a little different. Everything changed. But my mother, for a single mother, what she did, you know, for us, she was pretty much the backbone of us, you know. I mean, she was my idol, you know, she's just amazing to me. You know, I'm who I am because of my mother. But yeah, me and Jimmy were close. We were close. It was devastating to me when it happened. But
so when he starts using drugs and like, you know, and you start seeing your mother suffer.
And then when he started, I guess it was the pills that really took him to another level, you know, and that's when just it got hard because everything changed, and I would have never thought that what happened to him would happen. You know, it was crazy. He just became a different person. And it was gradual. It wasn't like all of a sudden, because obviously it's been years. It was years that he was, you know, doing stuff. So this day, it's like, it's hard. It's hard to explain because like, you know, you love somebody and he's like everything to you because you're so close. So he missed a lot in his life. You know, he missed his son growing, my kids when they were young. You know, it's tough, you know. I'm sure it's devastating to him when he reflects on what he did. I think I went through it and I just shielded it. I just tried to just cut him off. I guess they say it's good, tough love, whatever, but to me it was like I didn't want to be bothered with him. You know, it really was crazy. Like, it's like I tried to cut that off so I wasn't hurting. Because it's you know, you watch your brother go to jail.
How were you there for your mother during those years when she was?
Well, hopefully I was there for her. I mean, I think just the joy of having the kids, my kids, you know, I think that's what got her through. You know, I mean, remember the toughest times of her life was having cancer. He wasn't there. So, you know, that's, for him, he suffers from that, I'm sure.
Was there ever a feeling like, who are you? Like,
oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Of course. Yeah. It's you know, because there's the trust. There's no trust. You know, because there was so many times that he came back, you know, and it was like all good for like, you know, a little stretch, and then it was like again, you know, he broke the trust. So, you know, it was to the point where there was no trust ever, no matter when he came back. It was just, there was no trust. I mean, now, this is the first time I would say within the last year probably, or however long he's been, you know, it's built up, you know, and it's a little different. But even now, like we talk here and there, but still not like we were before. And I don't know if that's because of me, because of my trust. Who knows? I mean, I'm not a psychologist. I have no idea, but it could be something like that, you know? I mean, it's a process. Yeah, definitely. But I would say he's good. I would say he's right. He's on the right track, obviously. Yeah. I mean, I hear what he does. It's amazing. I could never do what he does.
Well, I mean, how does that make you feel to know that he's come full circle and now he's reaching out to so many other people?
Yeah, no, that's great. It's great for him because he's always been the life of the party. He's always, you know, he was the DJ. You know, he had the DJ thing going, and it was always watching him do that. It was amazing. It was like, wow, this kid is like, has such a good personality and everybody loves him. You know, to go from that to the extreme of the other, it was like, wow, you know, like I couldn't believe it. To see what he's doing now, it's almost like I'm not surprised where he is because of his background. I'm proud of him. I'm glad he's doing good. It's great.
It's almost like he's where you always expected him to be. You know,
exactly. Exactly. Yes. Yes.
He's doing that.
Yes. I thought he would be successful 100%. My mother is happy, you know, because so what he put her through was crazy. It was too much. It was just nights after night after night. I can't even. I always told my mother, I was like, I can't even imagine if my kids did that. Like, because You know, even though it's a brother, it's still, I think it's different when you're a mother or a father with your kid. To me, that's how I feel. Yeah, she's strong. No, it's good. It's good. It's good times. Yeah, definitely.
If you have one thing to say to Jimmy, what would you tell him?
I'm proud of him. Yeah, I'm happy that he's back and doing his thing. I'm definitely proud of him. It's good. It's good to see him. With what I went through with him, I mean, pretty much, I think the best thing was tough love, really. I mean, you know, because I think if you support it, I think the longer you support it and just hold it up, the more it's going to fall. And that's what I did. That's how the approach I took. Was it right? I have no idea. It was tough. It was tough. The phone calls from jail, the phone calls from here, the phone calls, you know, it gets old. You know, it gets to the point where, like, you don't even, like, I didn't even care anymore. I really shut down, like, totally. Even I probably changed, evolved from all that. You know, just got, like, a little harder maybe, you know, just, like, feelings because I was so close with him. You know, so he was like the closest I was to a person, really. I'm not saying throw them out right away. You know, you support them, but once you break trust more than once, more than twice, then the trust, there's no way that you can have trust anymore. It's impossible to have it, you know, while they're in that state.
What was it like knowing that he was on the street and you're in your bed going to sleep?
It was tough.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was very tough, yeah. But like I said, I pretty much, after it kept happening and happening, it got, not that it got easier, but I shut him out, you know, and I was so focused on raising my kids and, you know, getting up every day and going to work and doing my thing. So,
Right.
you know, I have my family. It's not like I was single and all I had to think about was him. Just seeing him, you know, just seeing him in our lives and hanging and just, you know, with my kids talking to us. That's pretty much how I guess I healed like that. There's no more hate. I don't think there ever was hate, but it definitely was, there wasn't much love. If he is positive in his life, then I'm open arms to him forever, as long as he's good. You know, I can't, if it breaks again, I don't know if that could ever even mend. You know, because it would just be too far gone. Because no matter what, there's always a 99% trust. Mm-hmm. There's always a 1% for me. You know, it's just the way it is. Just because of what I've been through, my experience with him.